Morning, everyone. Then also not very too much student, only 37 students right now. कोई इतनी ठंड भी तो नहीं है कि यू आर नॉट जॉइनिंग द क्लासेस. 5 इतनी ठंड है क्या? रिधिमा, अनुषा, इज इट सो कोल्ड? अगर अभी स्कूल खुली होती तो हम आते ना क्लास में. अनुषा श्रीवास्तव, unmute yourself. She is not able to. आदित्य नमन नहीं बोल दो मुझे. बोलो आदित्य, अनम्यूट करो. आदित्य नमन. Morning students, I got disconnected right now. Sorry for that. कुछ नेट इश्यूज हो सकता है बेटा. क्लास स्कूल में क्या होता है ना कि चूंकि नेट कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, एयरटेल का भी होता है, तो मे बी I may have got disconnected. Okay, so हमने बताया आपको, I've shared the portion for your annual examination yesterday, and the portion consists of 5 lessons, 4 lessons, 6 lessons rather, 4 from the second term and 2 from the first term. Very first and second lesson from the first term, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 from the second term. So today we'll do the revision of 8, 9, 10, 11. Today we'll do the revision of fuel. मैंने कल ही का बताया था कि हम लोग आज fuel का revision करेंगे. So the fuel is something which burns to give you energy. Fuel क्या है? ईंधन हिंदी में कहते हैं इसे. वो चीज, वो substance जो जलता है to give energy. And this is the reason our food is also a fuel. हम अपने food को भी fuel कहते हैं because we burn the calories and we get the energy. In this lesson, we have studied about the types of fuel. अर्पिता, खाना खत्म हो गया तो ध्यान दो पढ़ाई पे. मैंने कहा ना, पूरा एंजॉयमेंट के मूड में है सारे बच्चे. सर्दी हुई है, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस शुरू हो गया है, तो मस्ती है. हम घर में बिस्तर पे बैठेंगे, ब्लैंकेट ओढ़ के बैठेंगे, मम्मा खिलाती रहेंगी, हम पढ़ाई करते रहेंगे. बस 6 फरवरी तक है ये रूल्स. और अगर स्कूल खुला तो इसी ठंड में वापस आना भी पड़ेगा, है ना? सब इतनी सारी जो तुम लोग की शौकें पूरी हो रही है ना, सब खत्म होगी. रिधिमा, हंसी आ रही है. Okay, so this lesson was about fuel, and we had to study about the types of fuel. हमारे types of fuels, Shambhavi, can you tell me the 3 types of fuels?
Yes, ma'am.
बोलो, types of fuel बताओ.
Solid, liquid, and gaseous form.
Yes, we have got the solid fuel, we have got the liquid fuel, and the gaseous fuel. Now, can you name 2 of the solid fuels?
Ma'am, what?
2 solid fuels.
2 solid fuel. Wood, coal.
Wood and coal. And liquid fuel?
Diesel, petrol.
Petrol, diesel, kerosene. Gaseous fuel?
CNG and PNG.
CNG, PNG, LPG. These all are the gaseous fuel. Okay, so solid fuels are the wood and coal. Liquid fuels are kerosene, petrol, diesel, and the gaseous fuel are CNG, PNG, LPG. Okay, along with that, we have some domestic fuels. There are some fuels which are used for domestic purpose. है ना? You all know that there are certain fuels which are used for our domestic purpose. Arnab Kashyap will tell me something about the domestic fuels. Bull, Arnab, unmute yourself and tell me about the domestic fuel. Unmute kar beta.
Ma'am.
Tell me something about the domestic fuel. Bolo?
Ma'am, domestic fuel.
The fuels which we use in our domestic uses are called domestic fuel. Coal, wood, solid fuel है. Liquid में हमारे kerosene आती है, हम पंप यूज करते हैं. एंड गैसियस में LPG है ना. So these are our domestic fuels. Okay, these are our domestic fuels. The fuels are used for our transportation purpose. Fuels transportation purpose में भी use होते हैं. Vehicles like horse, buses, cars, scooter, they all run on petrol and diesel. है ना? They all run on petrol and diesel. Steam is also produced to run trains. They used to be used to turn the trains and all. They were used by producing the coal. And nowadays train अब तो क्या है? अब हमारे ट्रेन के इंजन कैसे चलते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिक चलते हैं, पता है ना? इलेक्ट्रिफाइड हमारा है ट्रेन अभी. ओके, चलो. इसके बाद फ्यूल्स फॉर जनरेटिंग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. टॉपिक्स हम टॉपिक वाइज चल रहे हैं. उत्सव, what are the fuels for generating electricity?
Generating electricity. Ma'am, powerhouses often burn coal to convert water into steam. This
And
steam
this
energy
steam
is
turns
used
the turbine to generate.
Which in turn help to generate electricity.
Okay. And the next was the fossil fuels. ये हमें पढ़ना था. So we have got two types of fuels. We have got the fossil fuels and the domestic fuels which we use. The fossil fuels are the fuels. They are formed by decomposition of dead plants and animals buried deep under the surface of the earth under high pressure and high temperature for millions of years. Isn't it? What are the main fossil fuels? Bhumi. Kahan thi Bhumi Kala? You were not there in the class.
मैम मैं अपने होम टाउन में थी तो मेरे को वापस पटना आना था इसलिए मैं कार में थी.
Okay. So tell me, what are the main fossil fuels?
Ma'am, the main fossil fuels are coal, natural gas, and coal, natural gas, and petroleum.
Petroleum or the crude oil, right? Okay. Now, next, mute karo Mumi. Next, who will tell something about renewable and non-renewable source of energy? First, Pratik Mishra, tell me about renewable source of energy.
Renewable source. Ma'am, examples.
Be louder.
Ma'am, wind energy and what? Ma'am, wind energy and
Which energy is said to be renewable source of energy?
energy that
Can you be a bit louder? उत्सव आप unmuted हैं क्या? आपको प्रतीक की आवाज आ रही है बच्चे?
मैम थोड़ी
हाँ, आपको मुझे भी प्रतीक की आवाज
बहुत
धीमे आ रही है.
थोड़ा
वॉल्यूम ऊंचा करो. प्रतीक मिश्रा, लो. अभी कुमार चौरसिया, when is the substance energy said to be renewable source of energy? बोलो. अभी कुमार चौरसिया.
मैम renewable source of energy.
Yes. You're searching for the answer, is it? आप आंसर ढूंढ रहे हैं.
Source of energy with heat, etc.
आप लोग की आवाज को क्या हुआ? Why your sound is not coming clearly? देखो अभी उत्सव ने बात किया, उसकी आवाज क्लियरली आ रही है. Shan Abdullah, give this answer. Shan, give this answer. When is the source of energy said to be renewable source of energy?
The sources of energy which are be readily replenished are called renewable sources of energy. Example, wind energy, tidal.
Okay, wind energy and tidal energy.
Energy and so.
Okay, now Rajkumar, which is the non-renewable source
The
of
sources.
energy? Yeah, Shian, your answer was clear. Rajkumar, which is said to be the non-renewable source of energy? Rajkumar, can you hear me? Unmute yourself first. Yeah.
Ma'am, a source of energy is said to be non-renewable source of energy when it is found in limited quantity and cannot be easily replaced easily if needed. Example, coal and fuel.
Can you repeat your answer again because I cannot hear you? Utsav, can you hear what he's saying?
मैम उसके बाद कभी कभार मैम मतलब रुक रही थी.
रुक के आ रही है, इसका मतलब ये मेरा तरफ से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, उसकी तरफ से ही प्रॉब्लम है. आपको, आर यू गेटिंग मी क्लियरली?
Yes, I am getting you very clearly.
Very clearly, thank you. Then should I ask somebody else? Amar Dubey, can you give this answer? Amar Dubey, can you give this answer? When is an energy said to be renewable, non-renewable source of energy?
Ma'am, what is the question?
Low. When is an energy said to be renewable source of energy?
Source of energy is said to be a renewable source of energy. It is freely available. And example, coal, sunlight and wind.
What about non-renewable source of energy?
Source of energy is said to be a renewable energy. It is not freely available. It is a limited quantity of time. Example, coal and petrol.
Okay. Aradhya Singh, how have fossil
Yes,
fuel
ma'am.
been formed? How have fossil fuel been formed? मैंने शुरू में इसका जवाब दिया है बेटा आपको, बताओ.
Fossil fuels are formed by decomposition of animals and plants matter buried deep under the surface of earth at the high temperature and pressure.
Okay. Fossil fuels are formed by the decomposition of dead plants and animals buried deep under the surface of the earth under high pressure and high temperature for millions of years. अच्छा, I can see some of you again without video. मुझे नहीं पता चलता कि वीडियो ऑफ करके आप लोग क्लास में एंटर करके क्या मजा आता है. मतलब are you only studying for the examination class? कि लोग जाने की we have attended. I just don't understand. So how would I know that whether you're studying in the class or you're just you are just put on the camera, entered into the class and you're not there? हाँ, कैसे पता चलेगा मुझे बता दो. Atiya Iqbal, your video is off. Unmute करो, video on करो. Unmute करो, video on करो. बोलो. Aradhya Singh, mute yourself. Why is CNG said to be the better green fuel? Aradhya Singh, sorry, Atiya Iqbal. Okay, bolo, give the answer. Shweta, bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, CNG known as green fuel because they cause less air pollution and are more friendly as they cause harm.
तुम्हारा स्पीकर कहाँ पे है? Where have you kept your speaker? एक आवाज नहीं आ रही है आपकी. Why aren't you using your headphone if it's not working properly? हाँ, तुम्हारी अगल बगल की आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही, तुम्हारी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही. You must use something जिससे कि आपकी आवाज तो एटलीस्ट क्लियर आए. उत्कर्ष राज, उत्कर्ष अनम्यूट करो.
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, give this answer. Why is CNG said to be the better green fuel?
CNG is known as green fuel because they cause less air pollution and are more eco-friendly as they cause less harm to humans.
Okay, it's way better ना, बहुत अच्छे से अपने रीडिंग डाल दिया कॉपी से देख के, है ना? नो मैम, कॉपी नहीं खुला है मैम. कल बार बार बोला था मैंने क्लास में कि you have to learn this lesson. मुश्किल से you have got 10 questions in this and that is also not learned. CNG is said to be the better green fuel because it's eco-friendly. It does not produce ash, produce smoke, and does not leave ash after burning. Isn't it? And that is why it's said to be better green fuel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aditya Raj, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Why should effort be made? Effort need to be made to reduce the use of fossil fuel. क्यों हम effort करेंगे ताकि हमारे fossil fuel का use कम हो जाए? Why? Why should effort need to be made? हमें क्यों effort लेना है ताकि fossil fuel की uses कम हो? Aditya, I'm still waiting for your answer. अच्छा, थोड़ा सा अपना use your common sense, थोड़ा सा common sense use कर लो. Fossil fuels are those fuels which takes millions of years to be formed. उसको बनने में it takes millions years, करोड़ों साल लगते हैं. तो क्या हम हमारी responsibility नहीं बनती कि हम उसको judiciously use करें, इसे खत्म ना जल्दी करें. हम जो आज यूज कर लेंगे उसको बनने में हजारों करोड़ों साल लगे हैं, है कि नहीं है? That is why it's being said to use it with judiciousness or you use it judiciously. तो क्वेश्चन हमारा क्या था? Question was, why should effort need to be made to reduce the use of fossil fuel? अक्षत बता दो इसका आंसर. अक्षत बताओ.
Yes, ma'am.
वीडियो पहले ऑन करो. बोलो.
Fossil fuels take million years to form and it pollutes air in it very much it pollutes the air so
Simply
much.
not studying. Akshat, very sorry to say, you are not studying at all. Simply coming for the exam classes, but not studying at all. कोई preparation नहीं है आपके. Simply wasting your time. Aman, give the answer. Why should effort need to be made to reduce the use of fossil fuel?
Ma'am, the efforts are being needed to reduce the use of fossil fuel because it causes more air pollution and it main cause of air pollution. It is available in a limited quantity and it is now getting extinct.
Okay, yes, it is in limited quantity and it's getting extinct. It's getting used, and if we don't use it judiciously, the time will come. We'll not be having coal at all. हमें coal नहीं मिलेगा. हमें दिखेगा ही नहीं coal कहीं. अर्नब कश्यप, आप जंप कर रहे हैं क्लास में. देखो जैसे just look. क्लास 5 के बच्चे हैं. Think of it.
Yes, ma'am.
क्या कर रहे हो बेटा? Are you serious about your studies? The two disadvantages of fossil fuels. State two disadvantages of fossil fuels.
Fuel are the two disadvantages of fuel are immediately of environment and pollution का. They are available in limited quality.
Anusha, 2 disadvantages of fossil fuel.
Two disadvantages of fossil fuels are it takes millions of time to form, it pollutes air.
The 2 main disadvantages of fossil fuel are it takes first by first, तो हम इसका सबसे बड़ा disadvantage है कि हमने उसको use कर लिया, then you will get it after many years. And secondly, that is why it's in limited quantity. And secondly, it is one of the reasons for the air pollution. क्योंकि ये clean fuel नहीं है. It is not a clean and a green fuel. It is those fuel which causes pollution. है ना? Solid fuels जो हमारे वो fuel जो है वो pollution produce करते हैं, है ना? So that is why this is the disadvantage of it. Utsav.
Yes, ma'am.
Next question to you. Why is biogas regarded as better green fuel than cow dung cake? Better fuel. Biogas क्यों better
Ma'am,
है?
biogas are regarded as a better green fuel than cow dung cakes because biogas doesn't leave smoke and doesn't leave ash after burning and doesn't produce smoke after burning.
Anything else? But biogas is cleaner fuel. Why? Because it is easy, convenient to use. हम इसको किचन में भी यूज करते सकते थे थ्रू पाइप, लेकिन आपके अच्छे से मॉड्यूलर किचन में आप काउ डंग केक से खाना बना सकेंगे क्या? वहां चूल्हा रखेंगे क्या?
नो मैम.
नो. उसके बाद इस फ्यूल को स्टोर करना, काउ डंग केक को स्टोर करना, इट्स अ टायरिंग जॉब. सोचो ना कि हम कहाँ उसको स्टोर करेंगे. इट विल टेक अ बिग ह्यूज रूम फॉर दैट. हमें बड़ा रूम चाहिए होगा जहां हम उसको स्टोर कर सके. कन्वीनियंट भी नहीं है. स्टोरेज भी इसका थोड़ा फसी टाइप का है. बट द बायोगैस एंड ऑल स्टोरेज की जरूरत ही नहीं है. दे कम थ्रू पाइप्स. कन्वीनियंट है, क्लीन है एंड मोर ओवर इट इज मोर एफिशिएंट. हमें जरूरत नहीं हुई, हमने स्विच ऑफ कर दिया. ये हमारे एनवायरमेंट को गंदा नहीं कर रहा है बाय बर्निंग. काउडंग आपने एक काउडंग केक को जलाना है, you will see how it pollutes the air. And not only polluting the air, it leaves ash, जो हमारे लिए और एक troublesome चीज है. उसे साफ करो, वो भी हमारे environment को गंदा करता है ना? This is the reason biogas is said to be a cleaner fuel, because first it is easy to be used, more efficient, doesn't leave ash, does not pollute the air. सही है उत्सव?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next. That is why it said that these fuels are used even now in our some household. It is a gaseous fuel like LPG, PNG, biogas, which are now commonly used in our domestic fuels. These are cleaner fuels because they do not produce smoke on burning and do not leave any ash after burning. Smoke भी नहीं produce करता burning के समय और ash भी नहीं. वो कहाँ गया फिर? Priyesh, is Priyesh there in the class? उस दिन उसे confusion था.
Ma'am, let me check.
No, Priyesh is not there. Priyanshu 5C, unmute yourself. Priyanshu,
No, ma'am.
unmute करो.
Yes.
Priyanshu, unmute करो. सुनते ही नहीं है. अब मैं सोच रही हूँ कल से मैं इन लोग को अनम्यूट करूंगी ही नहीं. अर्पिता बस अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. अर्पिता अनम्यूट करो. क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ? चैट में क्या लिखी है? भूमि, main function of fuel पहले बता दो. What is the main function of fuel?
Ma'am, fuel gives energy on burning.
The substance which gives, and what do we call it? Fuels are the substance which on burning gives you energy. Satyam Singh. Satyam Singh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How is coal used by powerhouses for generating electricity?
Coal is used by powerhouses for generating electricity. Uh, yes, ma'am. Coal is. Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
100 times, no problem.
Okay.
How is coal used by powerhouses to generate electricity?
Coal. Yes. Powerhouses use coal for generating electricity. They are learned to convert uh, water into gas. Um, this gas is used to operate turbines. Um, used to
Why there is confusion like this? Simple question hai. How is coal used to operate turbines? Coal is used to turn the water into steam, and this steam operates the turbines to generate electricity. Simple answer hai.
electricity.
आप सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम आप बच्चों के साथ क्या हो रहा है जो व्हाट आई फाइंड इज दैट यू ट्राई टू लर्न व्हाटएवर टीचर हैज टॉट यू है ना व्हाटएवर टीचर हैज मेड यू राइट तो आप समझ बिना समझे इसका मतलब लर्न कर रहे हैं आंसर्स को एंड दिस इज द रीजन यू गेट कंफ्यूज्ड आपने कोई एक वर्ड भूल जाना है और पूरे आंसर को भूल जाना है ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द आंसर व्हाट हैव बीन आस्क्ड यू टू राइट आप अगर सोच लेंगे ना देन यू कैन फ्रेम द सेंटेंस बाय योरसेल्फ खुद से फ्रेम कर सकते हैं क्वेश्चन सेंटेंस को किसी ने नहीं कहा है आपको कि अपने जो आपको टीचर ने लिखवाया उसी लैंग्वेज में लिखो हमने आपको लिखवाया है फॉर योर रेफरेंस सो दैट यू डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड आपको खुद को अगर नहीं लिखने आता हो तो आप उसको याद करो लेकिन जहां रट्टा मारोगे आप भूलोगे वंशिका गिव दिस आंसर अगेन हाउ इज
Yes, ma'am.
पावर हाउसेस
Yes, ma'am. Powerhouses often burn coal to convert water into steam. This steam energy is used to operate turbines, which in turn help to generate electricity.
Okay. Niyati Moini, same answer. I want the same answer from you also. Niyati, bolo.
Yes, ma'am.
Bolo.
Powerhouses often burn coal powerhouses often burn coal to convert water into steam. This steam energy is used to operate turbines, which in turn used to generate electricity.
Ashwini Sharma. Ashwini, unmute करो अपने आप को. फटाफट, because we are running the last 2 minutes. Ashwini Sharma. Why should effort need to be made to reduce the use of fossil fuel?
Efforts to be made to reduce the use of fossil fuels because fossil fuels are a major cause of environmental pollution. They are available in limited quantity.
Tell me one thing. What can you do to reduce this use of it? It's out of your question. They're not there in the book. What can you do to reduce this use?
We should use public transport to reduce the use of fossil fuel.
How would you reduce it? How would you reduce its use? How would you reduce it? कौन बोलेगा? What are the different methods? उत्सव ने भी हाथ उठाया. उत्सव बोलो, unmuted हो. जल्दी बोलो. Last minute चल रहा है.
Ma'am, we can use CNG. Ma'am, we can use CNG instead of fossil fuels.
First, to reduce the use of these gases, these fossil fuels, first you can use carpool. इसके use कम हो जाएंगे.
Yes, ma'am, we can also use carpool.
Nearby जाना हो तो we can use our cycle. We can move on foot. Public transport use कर सकते हैं.
Or we can go with the help of our legs.
Okay, and we can use public transports. This was there in the next chapter. But आप थोड़ा सा general knowledge, general अपना IQ involve करो, and you'll be able to answer these questions. Is the last minute going on? Tomorrow also I shall be asking the same question, same set of questions. But A, B, C also. The objective questions also are to be asked. Fuel. So get yourself ready for this fuel. हमने कुछ questions दिया था कल आपको. Did you send that in your computer group?